What's going on?
Nothing much. How are you today?
Just starting, so far so good. What's going on with you?
Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so welcome everybody to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please give us a little thumbs up. I'm doing mine right now. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Most importantly, tell a friend. Okay. our Wednesday, our Wednesday delight. Okay, so it's Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 45, Is He a Trick? And they've got a lot of couples on this installment.
Yes.
And
They're entertaining so far.
yeah, and there's 3 that we still haven't seen. It
Right.
should be a whole mess. Okay, so we had Marcelino and Brittany, old favorites. Brittany and Ray. Sean and Destiny. Why? Lacey, Shane, and John. Really? Stan and Lisa. Damn. Okay, so who you want to start with first?
Let's start with Lisa and Stan.
Okay, hold on. Let me scroll down. All right, go ahead.
I mean, like the thing is this: I am not mad at old girl because she's trying to get to the bag, and she's gonna take him for what she can take him for. And she only spent like $300, so I'm like, okay.
After bragging that she might have to use up everything on it. Like I didn't
Yeah,
get that.
me neither.
Maybe she got distracted by her friend, her former cellmate, or the chick that was calling her on the phone. I don't know. She had a lot going on, and a lot of it is not involving Stan.
Oh, most definitely. And she told the girl, like, I'm looking forward to seeing your new boob job. I'm like, okay. That was hilarious to
Oh,
me.
thanks, Christoph, and we'll see you on the replay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so basically, Stan checks his financial pages every morning to see how much money he's made. He got a tattoo on his butt of Lisa's name. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Lisa says that he's cheap. They fight over money to go shopping, and he only want to give her a $20 bill.
I was like, are you serious?
Like she his daughter or something. I don't know. It's just really weird. I wouldn't expect my but then again, he's not really a boyfriend, but this person I'm living with to just give me a 20 unless that's all I asked for.
Right.
You know? Anyway, Stan saying he ain't no ATM. But still winds up giving this girl his credit card. Do I believe it has a $25,000 max? No. But okay.
I mean, I didn't get to see the card up close to see what kind of card it was, so I'm not gonna say yes or no.
The reason why I say that, if you only want to give her a $20 bill to go shopping and then turn around and give her your card, I wouldn't be giving somebody a card that had a $25,000 max.
Right.
And he has to have more than one card.
I
So,
know he do.
so she goes shopping, but Stan goes to meet up with his buddies Dash and whoever. But we like Dash, and Dash is drilling in. Stan says that he feels that she touches the phone more than him. So, in Stan's terms, I'm not getting my money's worth.
Right. Exactly. And he's like, and I don't understand how he's not understanding what's going on here and handling her accordingly.
He says that she's never in the mood. I mean, he knows he's saying it all. But do you think it's his pride not wanting to admit it?
I mean, that could be part of it, but sometimes you put that pride aside and evaluate the situation for what it is. I mean, he talked her up. He talked her up a lot, but when it's not mutually beneficial, you gotta let that go. But it's his fault. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's his fault for putting her in his financial business in the first place.
But
I would have never done that.
He's saying one thing to his buddies, but she's saying something totally different to, what's the girl name? Natasha. She's saying that he spends money on her that she's never asked for. But then Stan says that she asked for a lot of things. So that's kind of contradictory. Like, I don't know who's telling the truth here, and I don't know if I care to figure out. The boys tell him to tell her that it's not a free ride. Like, they're encouraging him to, like, stop it. You think Stan is on here for the paycheck?
Stan, I mean, why not? I mean, he probably got nothing else to do. Just saying. Like, you know, we fit the show, why not?
We see Lisa in the Uber back to Stan's house, because I guess she still doesn't have a license or that car that he got her. See you later, Trey. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so she's in the car and she's on a phone call with somebody else, sending Stan's address for them to come pick her up and go. So this is what was the girl's name that she told Natasha?
Was it Renata?
Renata. So was this Renata that's coming to get her?
Yes, she's gonna give Renata the address, Stan's address, and Renata's gonna come pick her up.
Wouldn't it be funny if, like, Stan and the boys get home from the gym the same time Renata pulls up to pick her up?
That would be hilarious, actually.
Okay, anything else with them?
Nah.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, Brittany Marcelino.
Okay, I'm here. All right, so I can't believe they've been married for 3 years already.
Right?
And they got 3 kids, right?
Yeah, too many. Just not being.
And her child from her first.
Right.
Well, I don't know if she was married, but from a previous relationship.
Yeah. We don't know if she was married or not.
Okay. So she's really, like, trying to do something good with, now that she's out, and based on her experiences since being out, she wants to, and I guess based on her mom's experience too, because she wants to open up a sober living. And she's gotten together with a couple of other friends, plus investors, to pool money and get donations to do this sober living house, which I think is a really great idea.
Same.
Let's see. They've got $80,000 and it's in a bank account, and that's to invest in this home. And Marcelino is not, he's very proud of her and her accomplishments and what she wants to do, but he's having some doubts with regards to the business partners.
Right.
And I thought it was the business partners that was the ex-cons, but apparently it's not, because as we find out, she gets a call from her friend to tell her that the money's gone.
Yeah, that was a whole mess.
But
I was like, what?
I had a few questions though. All right, so they said that they couldn't be on the account because they were felons. But the person who was on the account is a former drug addict. But how does the girl who called her know that the money's gone if she's not on the account and she can't log in to see whether money's there or not?
Exactly. That was my question. Like, how do you know so much about the account if you're not on it?
Be-
Or how did you call? How would you call in and get the information if you didn't have the account numbers?
or can she sign in on, like, is it a regular bank account and she has the app on her phone, and she has the login, but her name just isn't on the account? Is that
Gotcha.
what it is?
It's possible.
Hold on. Brittany needs to go ahead and tell Marcelino that they got suckered out of the money. Oh, well, I think she's going to have to, but because it kind of ended off where she says she needed to get more information. And I agree with her on that. Get all of the details and try to figure out as close as possible exactly what happened. Try to get in touch with this person, Robert, whose name was on the account. And then get a few more details out of, what's her name, Kayanne or
Yeah.
whoever, on how she knows what she knows, and huh? Out of the other felons that were there, one of them has to have the capability to be on a bank account. How could they let one person that they really, I don't know how well they know Robert, but Marcelino doesn't trust them. And it's $8,000 of Brittany and Marcelino's money that was invested.
Right.
Oops. And it was also very coinky dink that right as he was saying he ain't trust these people, she gets the call.
Yeah, that was. I'm like, that's not some timing.
Good timing, production. All right. For people who were fraud and scheme, how did you not realize this was a scam? Oh, good question. Oh, wow. What did Brittany go to jail for?
Wasn't it like wait a minute, possession, trafficking?
She was drug charges?
Let me check.
So why couldn't she be on the account?
She has felonies. Remember, because she said I have 7 felonies. Who's gonna hire me? They're thinking about POS right away.
Right, but you can't have a bank account if you have felonies?
It depends on your like the stipulations. Remember, Destiny couldn't have a bank account.
But that's because she had, what was it, fraudulent checks or something like that?
That's what I'm looking for.
And she was still on probation, wasn't she? She was like fresh out of jail. And Brittany's been out of jail for years now. Do they punish you forever for this?
I don't think so. I'm just trying to.
Because all I'm saying is like, what if she didn't have Marcelino? What if she was on her own? Like, how was she supposed to manage her money? Because they expect you to get a job and be a
Oh,
productive member of society.
she has assault charges.
Assault. So they would block you from getting a bank account or having your
So,
name on a bank
so
account?
Brittany Dot attempted to steal a laptop from an ex-boyfriend. This resulted in a shooting. Uh,
Interesting.
yeah. Second violent crime. Okay. So yeah, that's what she has. She had like assault charges. But I would
Interesting.
think you. I mean, she wasn't. I mean, she didn't have fraud charges, so I would assume that she was able to get a bank account.
Yeah. It, we need more information on this. It's not it's not
Making
it's not
sense.
making sense. Yeah. Okay, so who's next?
Oh, Lacey, John, Shane.
Can we get rid of the boring one first, Brittany and Ray?
Okay.
Okay, so they broke their bed, they're furniture shopping, and this is the first time that Brittany finds out that he owes restitution.
No, no, no. Oh, you know what it is? She knew he owed restitution. She figured he owed restitution, but she didn't know how much. She didn't know how much. That was the funny part. You
But if
know. Go ahead.
no, but if you want to get married to somebody and you know that they owe restitution, first thing in my head is going to be, well, how much do you owe? Because we
Exactly.
can wait till after that sorted out. Or if you ain't never going to pay that off, then it's been nice knowing you.
That was my thing. That was exactly my thing. I was like, Shouldn't you have asked you like when she said she knew he would have to pay restitution, or she thought you wouldn't have thought to ask that question off the gate, especially when you're talking about marriage and kids. Are you serious?
Okay, so hold on. DSJ says certain felonies bar the ability to hold bank accounts. It depends. Okay, so I guess Brittany's one of those felonies.
She has seven, so one of them probably prevents her from having a bank account or being on a bank account. So that would make sense.
Okay. She said that on the show. Okay. Okay. Hey, Big Bad Wolves. 4. Brittany heard how much all her little hopes and dreams and all her hopes and dreams came crashing down. It did. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. You signed up for it, girl.
Exactly, and you didn't ask any questions. That's the problem I have.
Well, I don't know. She's got some hard decisions to make. I know what decisions I would be making. Um, I wouldn't want any part of that $140,000. It's a lot of money, And actually, while he was in jail, he had to be paying monthly towards that.
Right. Which wasn't much.
And he's supposed to be like, as soon as he gets a job, sorting out how much out of that paycheck goes towards that restitution.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a job yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Ray, go back home to your family and good luck with that. Okay, so you wanted to do who did you want to do next? Lacey and Shane and John, or Sean and Destiny?
Oh, let's do Sean and Destiny for last. That was a trip.
Okay, so Lacey, Shane, and John. Okay, so we find out about Lacey's traumatic pregnancy and delivery. The little baby is adorable. We find out that because she had some issues afterwards, Shane had to quit his job to take care of Lacey and the baby. But now it seems like he's in a little funk.
Yeah, something's going on with him.
Who puts on cologne to go to the jail? Not to the jail, to the gym.
Now I've seen women put on perfume
to go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
To really work out, or to socialize?
Usually it's the socializers who do that. They talk to their friends, hang out with the machines, try to attract something. You know how it goes.
Oh, so they got ulterior motives.
Yes. Like, if you've been to the gym, you've seen those women who come in like really full makeup, lashes, the whole nine.
I'm allergic to the gym. So
they're not there to work out.
So you think that could be happening with Shane?
Yes. Because Lacey's complaining about no sex. Okay, and she confronted him too. She's like, what's going on? There's someone else, because I'm not getting it. So who's getting it? And I'm like, well, fair question.
Ryan says, unless he becomes a tradesman or starts a profitable legal business, it's going to take forever to Ray to pay that back.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Black Lavender says, Sean getting all cologned up for the gym to get sweaty and make it make sense. He getting sweaty, but I think in a different way.
Because cologne makes it worse.
Because, Susan thinks he has men's postpartum. I think he's just overwhelmed with the responsibility.
Yep.
But I also feel that he's going to the gym, but I question whether it's for a guy or a girl. And I don't know if it's because of those teasers that we see with him in the lie detector. I don't know.
Yeah, putting on cologne, go to the gym makes no sense. Everyone knows cologne just makes the sweat worse. And then 2, he's not working, so I'm not. He just seems to be all over the place. And he's only 23. I'm like, so he's still. And that's another thing. He's still in that age where he wants to like do what he wants to do. Sorry.
I feel bad for him though, because I can see him being overwhelmed by all of the responsibility, but then I don't understand now that Lacey's good, or at least almost better. Why aren't you going out and getting a job? But instead,
Right.
you're going out and getting braces on a payment plan.
How are you getting braces on the payment plan with no job?
I
How was he approved?
I don't know. It's just not making sense for me. And
Mm-mm.
then what disappointed me the most was like when Lacey was saying, he doesn't want to have sex with me, it kind of makes me want to go and change things about herself. And I was like, my God, so a man isn't paying you attention, so you feel it's your fault that you have to make the changes. No, he got to make the changes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Agreed.
she can't do any more surgery. My
No,
God.
and she doesn't need it.
I don't know. He got $4,000 braces. Did he need
For
braces?
the top only though. Think about that's the top only.
Oh my God.
I mean, if he felt like here's the thing, if he felt like it make him feel better, I say if you want to make any changes to yourself and makes you feel better, fine. But I just don't. I think that $4,000 payment plan could have been gone to something else.
Oh, did you see the tripod on Lacey's nightstand? She might be back to work now. Ryan,
Oh,
really? Oh, what? When did she do that video with the girl, Deontay's girlfriend,
Nicole.
Nicole? Yeah.
Was it like 2 or 7 years ago?
No, because wasn't Nicole in jail for 4 years? And before that, she was barely legal.
I mean, okay. So she's 23 now on the show. So she's in jail for 4 years. That's 19. So maybe 5.5 years ago, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, because Nicole's only 23. So which means she spent about 4 years in jail. So that made her 19 going in. And if she's working at the club, she had to at least be 18. So that's what 5 or so years ago.
I'm wondering if they made it after she got out.
But they showed her meeting Deontay when she got out, though. That's what I'm saying. So I would go with your theory that was before, because remember you just said she was barely legal, which is 18, which makes sense with the timeline.
Okay, interesting. And maybe it was Lacey who told Nicole to get on the show.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It was Lacey who told Nicole like, "Hey, this is what you do," and Nicole went to um Deontay, and Deontay even said like this was all Nicole's idea.
Okay, so the thought of having a baby and the reality are two different things. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
But could you imagine if she had went to term with the triplets? He would be
Mm.
a whole complete mess.
I agree.
Yeah, she was a cam girl when she met Shane. Yep. Maybe he's just expecting her to resume business as usual, now that she's better and she could take care of the family. He doesn't need to.
That's just immaturity, in my opinion.
He is 23. Do we
Yeah,
expect
yeah.
that?
That's the thing. That's what I said. He's 23, so he's not really an adult in my mind yet.
Mm-hmm.
He's still very in that I want to play around stage.
Child, they used to do it 6 times a day. Ouch.
Exactly.
I couldn't even. Anything more on them?
The dad's not happy, of course,
I like her
and
dad. He's messy but protective.
yeah, and I totally get it. So I like the fact that he's looking out for his daughter, and Shane needs to get it together because at the end of the day, I understand you quit your job to help out Lacey at home, but now that's done, you really need to like step up and take care of your family.
So wait, hold on. Ryan says, can we expect to see John this season? Well, when they listed them, they had John's name on there.
Right. I saw that too.
Yeah, they said Lacey, Shane, John. So I'm thinking he's going to have something in it. And I would like to see an update on him because the last thing I saw of him, I remember him talking about his drug history and going to the methadone clinic. And remember when he had that confrontation with her dad, and he was like on the edge, like he could have literally gone back to his old ways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested in that. I would just want to see how he's come along, and hopefully he's still clean. Ryan also says, I think that the triplets was a fake storyline. You do?
Mm.
Okay, so wait. Last we checked, John had a Wish version of Lacey. Oh no.
Oh wow. Not Wish. Not Wish. Come on.
Oh my god. Okay, all right. Well, hopefully we'll get to see her too. Okay. So let's go to Sean and Destiny.
Mm-mm-mm.
He's still
Sean's
in
an idiot.
touch with her,
Right.
and she's still asking for money.
Right.
Isn't she married to someone else?
I thought she was married and or in jail.
Right. Remember she post that she got married to somebody else and then had to go back to jail?
That's why. That's the way I remember it.
So why hasn't he blocked her?
Because he's an idiot.
Oh jeez. But he's getting ready to take out what's her name? Kelly, the children's mother,
Mm-hmm.
for a meal. And Sean has an admission to make besides still being in touch with Destiny. He's also been chatting up Sarah at the same time. And I guess Sarah's now getting out and he wants to make a go of it with Sarah, but Sarah don't know about Destiny. And again, he's lied to Sarah just like how he did to Destiny. He's told Sarah he's 38 and
36.
36. And how
36.
many children did he admit to? 3?
I think 2 or 3, he said. And he quit his job and is moving
And
to
is going
Ohio.
to Ohio.
I'm like, I
Really?
was Team Kelly on this one. If she hit you with that plate, I'm not gonna sit here and be mad at her about that. Are you kidding me?
She called him an idiot, didn't she?
Yes, and he tried to make it seem like she was jealous that he wasn't with her. I'm like, are you joking?
I would not want to be with him at this point.
No.
And if he was contributing all that much to her or those kids, they wouldn't be shopping at Charlotte's Closet or whatever you call it.
Right.
Ah. He's a piece of poop.
He's just
Okay.
so stupid.
Black Lavender says Sean is just super stupid. And then he says, for Sean to quit his job and move to another state for another convict, he is super dumb. And Ryan says, super stupid Sean is still lying about his age and the number of kids he
Mm-hmm.
has. Oh my God. Did he say that he sees the kids once a month?
Once a month.
What?
Once a month.
Dad of the year.
And he thinks that he's doing something too. That's the cold part. And I feel bad for the kids.
So Ryan says, I don't get how she procreated with him 6 times.
Right.
I'm hoping that some of them are like multiples. Like it wasn't 6 individual pregnancies. Ugh. I'm trying to make excuses for her, y'all. Did Black Lavender say super stupid? Yep, he did. Yeah, she winds up throwing her drink on him and leaves.
I'm sorry, I would take my food with me though.
Honestly, Kelly, at this point, he's only as good as each check you get from this show.
Mm-hmm.
Quite frankly, he's not worth anything else. And I
Nope.
hope you got your money back for the Destiny debacle.
Exactly. That was a whole mess. And for her to like, I don't understand him at all. Like, you quit your job for some. I can't.
Okay, so he spent 30 grand on Destiny and 6 to 7 on Sarah.
Who's in jail, mind you? And where is this money coming from all of a sudden when you were having money issues last season?
Well, he was dipping into his 401k last season.
Mm,
I think he lives on credit and Airbnb.
gotcha.
That's basically what I think. Oh, okay. So Kelly has told other bloggers that Sean is a deadbeat dad. The math isn't mathing with that.
Mm-mm.
Paranormal says probably he is, and he doesn't want to admit it. He just doesn't want to look. He just doesn't want to look good being deadbeat dad. And then, Ryan says, I bet she doesn't even have him on child support. I would agree with
Probably
that.
not. I would agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
if he were on child support with 6 children, come on now.
mm-hmm. Sean quit a stable job for a convict that's probably going to try and scam him out of the little pocket change that he's got left. Yup.
100%. 100%.
But we notice that Sean has a track record of lying. It's hard for me to believe that he quit that job. I feel he got fired.
Oh. Do you think he might have gotten fired over Destiny?
Probably, or not being there, like probably taking excessive time off. Just his head just wasn't in the game when he was at work.
Because you
Because
remember, he drove from Las Vegas to Redding or that
mm-hmm,
area,
mm-hmm,
which is no small trip to drive.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could be right. He could have got fired.
Yeah, I just don't believe anything that Sean says. That's my only problem. Um, and I would love to see the house. Have we seen inside his house again to see if it's the same house as last time?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I just want to see that.
He's just a whole mess, though. I'm like, are you serious?
He lied too much. He
Way too
lied too
much.
much. All right, so we've gone through everybody, right?
Yeah, this was an entertaining. This was an entertaining show.
So there's 3 more couples that we have to see: John and Christiana, Deontay and Nicole, and Amber and Puppy.
Mm. I really don't need to see the last couple. I don't really care about them. The rest are up to their shenanigans.
So we saw 5 couples, and this was a 1-hour episode?
Yeah.
And they got 5 couples in here with so much information. Why they
Mhm.
can't do that with 90 Day Fiance?
No clue.
Did you watch the new 90 Day?
Nope. I have no interest. I
Just
just don't.
checking. Just checking.
I just really don't. I just can't.
I tuned in a little bit. I saw the first story with the girl that is seeing the guy in Colombia.
Okay.
I had to turn it off. That was frustrating the shit out of me.
And that was the first story. Wow.
Mm-hmm. She gave up her business.
Oh, that's too bad for her.
She has a reputation as being the pizza lady, well-established business. She gave it up, selling her stuff, to move to a small island off Colombia to be with this dude who
Mm-mm.
they were in process for K1 visa to move over, for him to move over,
Mhm.
but the COVID hit when he had his interview at the end of March. So she decides
Okay,
she's moving there. So
that makes
women.
complete sense. Complete sense. Yeah, see, I'm
So you
glad I didn't
see
watch
why I
that,
had to
man.
turn off, right?
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't watch that. Waste my time watching that. Like, I refuse to do it.
Okay, so Sean is definitely an habitual liar. Cosplay Indian is next week. Oh, you so messy, Ryan. I'm ready to see what's going on with Indian Joe Dirt. Oh, good
Not Indian Joe Dirt.
lord.
Dang.
Okay, so Susan says, question, did he not steal from his employer? Ooh. See, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to verbalize it. Susan.
I didn't think about theft. Oh.
He was the manager.
Yeah, like, sometimes managers have sticky fingers, like they ain't gonna miss this pen or this computer.
Okay, so Ryan says 90 Day Fiance the other way is so much better than Happily Ever After.
I mean, was this the first episode?
Yes.
I mean, I'll give it a chance, but I'm not gonna be like all like having hopes for it because you got Jenny and Submit. That's just enough for me. Them two alone just ruin it for me.
Evelyn. Oh, wait, I saw a piece of Evelyn and Corey. They such liars. They were the reason why I turned it off. Two lying sacks of shit on fire. Mm.
Are they still lying and scamming?
Yeah,
Uh, so they learned nothing.
probably not.
I mean, I'll
Shop
give it a peek.
replay gang. I love it, Black Lavender. So Ryan says, except for Evelyn and Corey, she's trash. He trash too. I don't know. I heard him saying we were on a break, and I was like, stop.
Yeah, stop it.
Turned it off. Turned it off. Ugh. Okay. So that was it, y'all. So is Natasha right for asking what's her name? Hoey Lisa? Is he a trick?
Hey, yeah, she was definitely right to ask that because she know about the girls.
Oh my god.
That's why she asked.
And Lisa just trying to clean it up because the film crew was there. Child.
Yep.
So this was Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 45. Is he a trick? Okay, leave your comments below. Do y'all think this is going to be a rip-roaring season or this is just the never-ending season? Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Thanks for joining us in the live chat. Yes, Susan, I cannot take Jenny and Submit either. Hot mess. But I didn't get that far into the episode to see them, so I think I was saved. And to everyone in the replay crew, leave your comments. Let us know what you think about what is coming up on Life After Lockup. I think it's going to be good.
I think it's gonna be good. I was entertained this first episode.
They got a lot into a little time, so I'm really happy about it.
And when you watch it when I watched it online, without the commercials, it's 42 minutes, and that 42 minutes goes by as quick.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to. This interesting thing is this, with this show, I find the content more easily digestible, even though there's a lot of information. Whereas on 90 Day, I just like it's so much longer, and you just want to throw things because like there's not saying anything.
So you're being like Jenny. Ryan says that Jenny throws chairs this season.
Yeah,
And Black Lavender says just throw Jenny in the dumpster.
I mean, Jenny. I just never understood anyone. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, why are you on the show? You too old for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. But I guess people like her and Submit.
I think they're just polarizing. Either you really like them or you don't.
Ciao. At this point, I'm thinking that Sharp Entertainment loves the people that we hate. And that's it.
I mean, that could be right. 'Cause, I mean, with them, like they're polarizing figures, so it doesn't matter if they're liked or not. People are going to tune in to see what the mess that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it really is. I think they're just
Yeah.
their ratings. They're their ratings like cash cow. They're easy.
Yeah.
Just put them on the screen. People will just tune in just to see them, just to hate them. They'll just hate watch them. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. All right, my friend. Any final thoughts on Life After Lockup?
No, I'm looking forward to this season because, like I said, the first episode was fantastic. Lots of we kind of know what the storylines are going to be, so now we're just waiting to see how they play out.
Cool.
What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
I'm intrigued. Some things I have questions about, and it's basically because I don't understand or don't have enough information, but it makes me want to watch again.
Did you find like I did that it was a lot of information, but it was very easily to remember and it was easily digestible?
Nothing's easy for me to remember anymore, but it is entertaining enough for me to sit down and watch it without going to my games.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. That's the test for me. If I start to fade or I start tuning it, like playing games, the show isn't that great.
Well, see, I play games while watching the show. I just have it on my laptop, and I'm listening, and I'll turn it over and watch some of it, and then go back to playing my games. So it's not that it's easy for me just to listen and who's talking? Oh, you guys, okay, this is your scene. Okay, now I got and I just listen like when I found out that what's his name, Shane didn't have a job, I hold up. You lost me at no job. I'm sorry, you lost me.
Okay.
I understand you want to take the kids, but I need you to work.
Okay, wait to see the filth, and that preview made me vomit. Will Marcelino ever get a real job? And Black Lavender is also wondering that. Hey, Blavi. All right, guys. Tune in tomorrow. We will be doing our Housewives Roundup. I'm halfway through New York. And tonight is Beverly Hills, which I anticipate will be wonderful because it's the dinner at Kathy's house. Ooh. Can't wait, y'all. All right, so guys, we'll see you here tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific for Housewives Roundup. Jamal, until next time.
Of course. Bye.